How is your mindset coming into your first round opponent?
Well, I'm getting ready to go. Just right now, we're just going to concentrate on this guy. We don't know a whole lot about him.
Talking about your opponent, Takahashi, you say you don't know very much about him. Obviously, a Pancrase veteran has won majority of his decisions via submission. So is that something you'll have to avoid, taking it to the ground with him?
No. I'm not. I think I do have to watch out for some of his submissions, as always, with anybody I fight. But I feel also very confident on the ground with my submissions, so it's not that I'm afraid of that.
All right, well, you are one of the more charismatic fighters on the Pride roster. You always have a nice surprise when it comes to the hairdo. Do you want to show everybody a bit of the hair right now?
It's not going to look very good right now.
You don't want. Well, just give them a little
pic. You know?
Well, just take a look in the camera. And actually, Heath, why don't you just tell everybody in TV land right now what it's like to take part in the first round, and maybe give them one of your trademark yells from back home. Coming up, it's Heath Herring versus Yoshiki Takahashi here at Total Elimination 2004. Boss, what is the report? In fact, what is the Rutan report on Herring?
Good name, Rutan report.
There you go.
Let's keep that name.
We'll keep that name.
Okay, Heath Herring improved a lot in striking. Stamina, super improved. He's very good. His stamina is very good. His ground and pound, especially from the side mount, is very good. So with that said, if we have the old Heath Herring back, you know, like 4 fights ago, everything is cool. We saw the old Heath Herring back in his last 2 fights, but it took a while. It took like later into the fight when he finally shook off that ring rust and he came back. So I think when he comes in with no ring rust, he should do really good.
Okay, what about Takahashi? What are the keys to victory for him?
Takahashi, okay. Rutan report on Takahashi. Takahashi, I fought him before actually in Pancrase.
He broke his shin in Pancrase.
I did. God, I'm
Grizzly
good.
stuff.
Anyway, Takahashi's good with leg locks. Heath Herring is wearing shoes. I don't know if that's a very smart idea to do with Takahashi because he's a good submission artist. He's got very good suplexes, so if he gets your back, he will throw you, trust me. Also, he's got good hands. So I think from the whole Pancrase clan, let's say it like that, he's one of the guys with the best hands.
All right, well, Heath Herring is one of our dark horses, and it will be the Texas Crazy Horse taking on the Pancrase veteran, and it's coming right up. All right, boss, we kick off Total Elimination 2004 with Heath, the Texas Crazy Horse Herring, taking on Yoshiki Takahashi.
Here we see Kengo Watanabe in the corner. Yoshiki Takahashi.
Takahashi is 35 years old, 5'9", 214 pounds. Herring is 26, 6'4", 238 pounds, so obviously at the outset, boss, Herring has the reach advantage and the weight advantage, and we'll see if that comes into play immediately. Takahashi, of course, a Pancrase veteran, the first Pancrase heavyweight champion, while Herring continues to try to rehabilitate his career. It wasn't so long ago that he was the #1 rated Pride heavyweight contender, but suffering 2 crushing defeats at the hands of Mirko Krokop and Fedor Emelianenko back-to-back. Since then, he's been on a 3-match winning streak, his last victory coming against another participant in this tournament, against Gan McGee at Pride Inferno.
Okay, here we go. Front kick, high kick, a middle kick, actually. Oh, something already happened. I think something for the glove. Eye. Ooh, that's not good. I think he kicked his own hand into his eye, his finger. He didn't do anything. He kicked his arm, and then I think that his own thumb went in his own eye.
Of course, here's Herring pleading innocent, and Herring always with the colorful hairstyle, this time sporting a blue and blonde mohawk. And there's another kick. And of course, Herring has the good stand-up skills.
Yeah, but so does Takahashi. He's got some great hands. Front kick. It's exactly what his game plan was that he told me. Keep him away.
And Takahashi has always employed that go-for-broke style, and there is a looping right hand that misses by Takahashi. Another high kick, which is blocked by Takahashi. So right now, they continue that feeling out process, each of them testing each other's arsenal. Again, 1 10-minute round, 2 5-minute rounds here in Pride as we kick off round 1 of this tournament. Total Elimination 2004. Big crowd on hand here at Saitama Super Arena. Push kick there by Herring.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Oh, and a high kick. It's very difficult to see what he's actually going to do because he makes a front kick and then a round kick to the body. Look at this. Takahashi's very good.
Knees to the head by Takahashi.
Takahashi's in real good position right now. If he keeps doing this, that could be danger.
And this is an area where Takahashi may be able to take advantage of Herring, although Herring does employ some tremendous submission skills of his own. But right now, Takahashi continues to go to work with the knees to the head, boss.
Yeah, and Herring is already looking in this corner and he's nodding.
Saying that I'm not in trouble.
Nothing going on. You see, he's blocking everything. As long as he keeps looking at the knees of Takahashi, which is a very important thing because it's always, I tell everybody, it's the blow that you don't see that will knock you out.
2 minutes have elapsed here in round number 1, and it's Takahashi continuing to pepper Herring with those knees, and while not damaging Herring greatly, they must be taking the toll.
Yeah, of course, but there we go. Herring is up.
Great job by Herring to spring up, and now he is the aggressor.
Going for an ankle pick, it looked like, single leg.
But nice sprawl, good takedown defense being employed by Takahashi, but you can see Herring just bullying him, maybe again showing that weight advantage as he has.
And he's got him on his back, but he's on the guillotine. He's got one arm in between. He should get out of this. He should look to the side. He should dig his own jaw into the rib cage of Takahashi right now.
Turn to the side is exactly what Herring should be doing. And you're right, the arm is blocked there in the corner here. Takahashi, though.
There is nothing. He can waste a lot of power here, Takahashi can. There is not a lot. He's out.
And he pops his head out, does Herring.
And this took a lot of power out of Takahashi's arms. He's going to get fatigued in his arms.
Bring up a very good point, boss, as he expended all kinds of energy from the bottom, and now the referee is going to restart them. In the same position in Takahashi's guard.
He's already holding an arm, so it looks like he's going to go for an armbar, but he is blazing away with hammer fists. Who says that hammer fists are not effective? Look at this. And as you can see, he doesn't really hit it with the soft part of his hand, but with the bone, you know, with the bone of the wrist. A nice hook right there.
And now going to work on the body is Herring with those left hands. And now one shot to the head. And Herring, busy going downstairs and upstairs, has the high base.
Good, he works the body and then goes to the head. That's a perfect combination. A little bit, yes. Mix it up with
And
right
there's some
straight
hammer
or hammer
strikes.
fist.
Or hammer fists, and call it any which way you want to, boss. Takahashi calls it pain at this stage of the game. We are into the 5th minute of round number 1. And it's been a seesaw battle, but now it's Herring on top in the guard of Takahashi, and he'll try to pass this somehow, or maybe go for the can opener.
Yeah, he tried the can opener there, but he's fighting against Takahashi. He knows all the submissions. Can opener is easy to escape. You just have to switch your hip to the side, to the left, or the right, and it's off.
Takahashi comes into this fight with a record of 26 wins, 17 losses, 3 draws, a veteran at Pancrase, making his first appearance in Pride. Heath Herring, of course, a Pride veteran. His 15th appearance with a record of 10 and 4.
Yeah, and as you can see, this is not the Heath Herring we saw in the last 2 fights. He's going right away from the back. Bang, the bell rang, and he's starting.
And this is the Heath Herring that many fans will remember a couple of years ago in that thrilling title defense. Oh, and he said this is it. Heath Herring has just knocked out Yoshiki Takahashi
With a back fist, with a hammer fist.
And Heath Herring dispatches Yoshiki Takahashi in round number 1. A game competitor was Takahashi. And there we have it, boss. At 4 minutes and 53 seconds of the first round, the Texas Crazy Horse, Heath Herring, has advanced to the Elite 8. at Critical Countdown coming up in June.
And you know what? I spoke to Bas Boone, the manager of Heath Herring, and he told me this fight is not going to pass 5 minutes. Heath is going to KO him within 5 minutes. That's what he told me this morning.
You know what, boss? We talked about Heath Herring coming off those crushing defeats last year to Mirko Krokop and Fyodor Emelianenko, having to rehabilitate his career, and he's done it now. This are 4 wins in a row, this one being his most impressive outing yet, and where it counts here at Total Elimination 2004.
Yes, and as you could see a few moments ago in the ring, all the doctors are on Takahashi. It's always about the safety of the fighters. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doctors in the ring, and they all take him out. So there's nothing special going on. Here, shake hands. Everybody happy now. I don't think one is not so happy as the other one.
Takahashi's face looks the worse for wear, but he is standing and walking out of the ring under his own volition. Good to see the Pancrase veteran making his Pride debut. Unfortunately, losing to Texas Crazy Horse Heath Herring, but for Heath Herring, my goodness, what a great start to this road to the Grand Prix Championship at Final Conflict in August.
Yes, indeed. Look at this. Look at the replay. Bang. He's got him here on the guillotine, but the arm is in between, and like we always say, once the arm is in between, there is not really a choke. So there's not really something going on. But
and now you see him dropping those hammer fists.
Watch.
Just pounding away at the face of Takahashi. Doing a good job, actually, boss, of going upstairs and downstairs. Shots to the body, but right now just simply...
This is the one.
Stunning Takahashi with that shot.
Yep, those are the ones. Look at this. He was stunned, like you said, and then a couple of more. Those are the ones that do the trick. They will land and finish the fight.
So Texas Crazy Horse Heath Herring, the first fighter here in the first bout to advance to Critical Countdown, June 20th, here at the Saitama Super Arena.